We're about to see fewer places to eat in downtown Knoxville. In the last week, some downtown staples, including Sweet Peas Barbecue and Babaloo, announced they plan to close. They've been in downtown for almost a decade. And 10 News reporter Olivia Daigle joining us now with more from leaders of the Downtown Business Alliance about these changes. Olivia.
John, rising costs, changing ownership of buildings, and tariffs are all reasons some Knoxville businesses are closing their doors. But one thing that's pretty standard across all small businesses in Knoxville, especially restaurants, is the odds to stay open are stacked against them. Forbes reports half of all small businesses fail after just 5 years. 3 downtown businesses are closing their doors within the span of 2 months. Frothy Monkey, a coffee shop, already is closed. Sweet Peas Downtown Dive has just a few weeks left, and Babaloo won't be open come July.
We love the owners, and then we get to know the employees, and so we hate to see businesses close.
Michelle Hummel is the executive director for the Downtown Knoxville Alliance.
I'm using a restaurant as an example. 17% of those restaurants are open a year later, but only 51% of those restaurants are open after 5 years.
Another restaurant, Landing House in South Knoxville, is also closing, citing rising costs from tariffs. And coffee shop Golden Roast near campus has locked up their business too.
Sadly, I think that is a business cycle, and I don't just think it's just downtown.
In a statement, the coffee shop Frothy Monkey says they decided to close after, quote, potential property ownership changes on the horizon. At Sweet Peas Downtown Dive, the owner, Chris Ford, says there's a lot more competition downtown, saying, quote, there are many more places to eat in downtown Knoxville than there were when we opened a decade ago. But Babaloo didn't give an explanation as to why they're closing after 10 years on Gay Street. Hummel said it's not common, but they've seen this trend before.
5 years ago or so, I know we saw a pop of closures. It's something you don't like to see.
Now, the last day that Sweet Peas Downtown Dive will be open is Father's Day. That's June 15th. And as far as Babaloo, the last day the restaurant's open is June 29th. We'll keep you updated on this story to see what new businesses will take their place. John.
Olivia, thank you. We know Sweet Peas Catering still up and running, and their Fountain City place is still going as well. Olivia, we appreciate the update. Coming